Yeah, it's a messy room, and there's other ways to configure it, I'm sure. Wood scraps in the garage, I made this little stand. This second shelf down, I'll have a box of Kleenex. Up here I'll have my water cup and my phone charging, and then down here I have a little tiny trash can, so if I have sinus attack at night, I can throw the used Kleenex in the trash can. That's the plan anyway. Ta-da! It will work. This is my mirror. Super light and tweezers to pluck the old chin hairs. Yep, that happens. It'll probably end up having stuff on there like hair ties and other doodads and whatnots, but I hope not. I hope to keep it clear. And this is going to go behind me where the window is. That's usually when I catch up on my YouTube viewing or anything else, Facebook, when I go to bed, and half the time I fall asleep nowadays. Yep, I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to be awake and trying to get stuff done. And the cat had startled me, and I thought I stepped on him, and I fell into the closet door, and it is hanging crooked. The roller has come off up here, and I have to fix it. It's one of those things you don't want to do, so you put it off. Old step stool, which does hold my weight, people. It does. Got it at like one of those dollar stores or something for like $6 or something. Really works well. When I try to reach these things up here, I can reach this one is lightweight enough. That one maybe, but this one here has heavier, bigger things in it, and I really do need the step stool. My zucchini is still barely alive. I have to water it all the time. It's so dry around here, and the soil sucks. So it starts dying all the time. This is my lavender. And here I made a little scenic diorama windbreaker for the fountain. I don't know if it'll help or not. Right now, there's the solar thingy. It's not in direct sunlight, so we shall see. I made 4 meals, one I'm having tonight. Fried potatoes, little bits of pork loin that I breaded and fried, carrots, asparagus, cooked cabbage, and I'm making a little bit of gravy, just gravy powder, pork gravy to pour on it. Yum, yum. It works pretty well. Aha, the air conditioning is on. I have this curtain that I have hanging, or sheet, to keep the cool air on this side. It's at least 5 degrees warmer over there. So, it's pretty much the way it's gonna be. I think the cat's sleeping in there, but I'm not sure. That's gonna take some oomph, I think. Catching up on YouTube stuff. And this. Auditions for Mousetrap are a week from today. And, well, this is Tuesday? I guess, yeah. It's next week. And I had copied the script off of a PDF file online. Just Mrs. Boyle's part, because that's the part I'm going to try for. So I was looking around, digging around for my cassette recorder. All you young ones out there, this is a cassette recorder, and it uses tapes like this. To be Isra. Yeah, I'll be doing that, hopefully, so I can listen to it from now until next week and get the lines back in my head. I don't know. I'm just so tired. I really haven't done much. I just threw this on because Brian had a piece of mail for me. He handed it through the door. He's off today. I'm not sure if it's due to homework or what, but anyway, I have been so tired. I can lie down and fall asleep. This is weird. It's exactly the opposite of what I used to have going on. Yeah, and then this tooth here has a real sharp edge to it because there's nothing blocking it now, and it's been making blisters and poking the inside of my mouth. It'd be kind of nice to get that all taken care of, and I've been trying to take care of bills and everything else online. I'm trying not to spend stuff willy-nilly. I did order something from Amazon today. Some wires, speaker wires for the TV. I found some auxiliary speakers I think will work. And then the other thing I got is a new piece of canvas for my zero gravity chair because it sits out in the sun and it got worn. It got worn? Got milk? Got worn? And the fabric became weak and it ripped. So I just ordered the fabric, not anything else. So I'm going to try to re-upholster it. It's not really an upholstery job, it's re-thread the canvas. That'll be a video perhaps. Tomorrow's Whoop Whoop Wednesday. I have a couple little tinky, not very funny jokes, so I have to really find some good ones for the future. Baby is growing like leaps and bounds. He had his bangs cut. He had hair in his eyes and he had it cut across the front. Oh, he's a sly little one. Oh, can't put much past him. He is really, you have to stay a step ahead of him and you have to be almost like a super sleuth to know what he's going to do next. Sometimes he'll talk and you know kind of what he's saying. But he knows everything we're saying. Everything, little monkey. I found a pattern that I used to make Felix, his cousin in Canada, a shirt when he turned 1 with big number 1 on the front. It looks like a baseball shirt. Well, I bought 2 little shirts. I don't know where I got them. They were really, really cheap. And I'm going to Frankenstein them and make a shirt, and then there's a character of a story I made, Barney Bear, and I'm going to draw Barney's face on the front and a number 1, and he doesn't really have a nickname. Usually, you know, you have the name on the upper part of the back of the shirt when it's a baseball shirt. So sometimes I call him Little Man, so I'm going to put Lil''man, Little Man. I think that's what I'll put up there. I'm not sure. Felix's nickname was Squidge because he was a little fat and squidgy, and now they call him Feefalo or Feef. But Spencer doesn't really have a nickname. Little Monkey, but I don't really want to put that on her shirt. Little Man, I'll put, yeah. Just made a pizza. Yes, I know it's stinking hot. It's 82 in here and 85 or 6 in the other room. And then I have one of those pork loin dinner thingies left. I'm gonna have to come up with something else. Maybe some risotto or something that's, I don't know. Bought some ground turkey the other day, so that'll be used somehow. I don't know what to say. I'm just so tired. And in my dreams, I was marching from St. Louis out west, and we made it as far as Kansas City, and I decided to return home because it was just too much walking. I'm always doing some walking, running, working, digging, hoisting in my dreams. Crazy. That's why I want to do nothing when I'm awake. Or am I asleep? Let's see, I can't think of anything else right now. They had some rain further higher elevation from here, about 3-4 miles up, that could cause flash flooding because it rarely rains, and when it rains it just runs right down off the... They had to find a way to harness that instead of letting it just run down the street and in a gutter or whatever. They ought to harness that. They ought to have a way to contain it. And then just life in general is really getting me down. Oh, I had 2 guys in the last 10 days or whatever. They come on your messenger and they'll go, hi sweetheart, good morning, how are you? Oh, and I said, why me? What do you want it from me? And, oh, well, I'm newly widowed, or I'm divorced, and I'm the only a father of one, or I'm the only child, and both my parents are gone. Well, the older you get, yeah, both parents are probably gone, but, and then, you know, they seem really nice, and the picture that they have is really nice. And one guy was talking to me, and then I decided to call. Because of the messenger, you can call them. You click on the little phone decal thing icon, and the person that answered, I couldn't understand him very well at all. This guy was supposed to live in this country for 35 years, born in Germany, but living somewhere for 35 years, they would speak better English than this guy did. And I could hear things in the background like Middle Eastern or Indian. So I got pissed off at myself for falling for this kind of monkey shines. And with both guys, I said, I'm sorry, I don't have time for games. I don't have anything that you could use. I said, I'm living at the poverty line, I don't have anything. You know, it was a nice thought, but sorry, Charlie, goodbye. And I blocked him. One guy did message back saying, I don't know what you're doing. Why? And it's like, really? You gave me one piece of information that his birthday was in August, and then later on he goes into this big thing how his birthday's in November. I'm like, When little red flags start popping up, listen to your gut, woman. As much as you would like to have a friend, or more, or whatever, if it's not right, it's not right. Well, anyway, I've gone on way too long. Yes, you have, again. Well, the first part of this video started like Saturday or Sunday or something, and now it's Tuesday. I'll have to try to find some really longer and raunchy jokes. That's kind I like. Oh well, I'll catch you later. Upward and onward.